Hello, beautiful souls. How do you feel? Are you in love? Are you in relationship and you feel fulfilled, or do you feel exhausted? Well, that is something that I would like to talk more about today. That is a fact that there are so many people out there who are in relationships but not in love, and there are so many those who are in love but not in a relationship. So I just want to encourage you to do what is right. And before I continue to talk about this, I just would like to present myself. If you're new to my channel, my name is Irina, and I'm here, at least my intention is to simplify your life as much as possible. Like what I do, you know what to do, and if you don't know what to do, then consider to subscribe to my channel so you can help me continue what I'm doing in order to help you and others. And if you find any value in that, please stay as long as it serves you. And no, I'm not saying that you should be living like this. All I'm saying, I'm giving you something that maybe can be of service. That's why I'm here. I like to be of service. And if you find it helpful, don't just listen to me, rather apply what I'm saying, because everything that I'm sharing is simply are things that I find helpful for myself. Doesn't necessarily has to be helpful for you. So you know what I mean. It's not unique recommendation, but simply giving you guidance to simplify your life. So let's get back to the subject, relationship, maybe my favorite topic. No, my favorite topic is love, but of course relationship as well. I see so many relationships out there that there are people together but not in love, and those who are not in relationship but they are in love, and it is sadly, in certain ways, sad for me to see how people imprison themselves without any valid reason. Luckily, there are those who I see and I know them. I always remind myself that there are people who are simply in relationship but in love, and that is what I want for all of you. We are all born free, you know that, but we are taught that we think that we are not. We are taught that we depend on other people's opinion, that we value ourselves through opinion of others, that we need to please others, and it is always focused on other people, and that way you are creating nothing but dependence on things from the outside, and actually that is not necessary, and it is so wrong. If you want to live one happy is a superficial thing, but one satisfied life and one peaceful life, you shouldn't depend on any external factors. So people will continue to seek validation and approval from other people until hopefully realize that none of this is necessary. It is simply wrong. No one is responsible for your life but you. So please break that cycle. Be responsible for yourself and for your life. So in order to be in one fulfilled relationship, you must understand that you are responsible for your happiness. You can't depend on your partner, nor to put the key to your happiness in their pocket. That is so unfair to them, because every single time that you don't receive response from them, you will start to blame them instead of, like I said, it is always focus on other people. Focus should be always on yourself. You should learn to be alone and happy in order to be happy in a relationship, and to find a partner who is on the same level like you. Thanks to all those beliefs that we are taught from day one, and we're programmed from day one, there are so many people who simply continue living under the same roof but without love, thinking about someone else, and living in regret why they haven't done something to change their life. It can be so exhausting. So I just want to encourage you to find and to wait for love that simply you deserve. We all deserve love. I just want to ask you a couple of questions in case that you are in a relationship without love, to ask yourself and to honestly answer, of course. So, are you one of those people who use excuses to stay in a relationship just because you are afraid of what others will say, what your family will think about it, what your kids will say? Are you afraid of losing respect from your loved ones? Are you afraid of a new start? Are you afraid of being alone? Are you afraid of taking risks? Are you afraid because you think that you don't have money to start all over again? So on. Because it can be numbers of fears, but fear will stay fear. So are you afraid? Are you use any of this like an excuse to stay in a relationship without love? What is even worse when people are afraid of leaving their partner because they are in abusive relationship, and there are so many abusive relationships out there that simply people aren't even aware of that, and none of these happens overnight, so I can understand that. Abuse is creeping in, slowly but surely over time, and you will simply catch yourself after some time that you are afraid. I simply want to encourage you, if you are in abusive relationship, first of all to acknowledge that, and after that to take small steps to get out from there. And I know that this can be very, very tricky, and this is such a sensitive subject, and it can't be one rule for all, but simply I just want to encourage you to change your focus on being afraid from abusers, because you give them that way power over you. I just want to take that power back, and that you are in charge, and to simply have focus on yourself and your well-being. Any help that you need, you must ask for that. You must help yourself in order to be helped. And I really and truly hope that you want to help yourself. There is another excuse that people use very often when they stay in relationship or a marriage with someone, and this excuse is kids. Many will say, oh, this is a reason, but I just want to make you think and to distinguish between what is a reason and what is an excuse, and you will realize that is nothing but excuse. It is again your fear, and you use your children like an excuse, because kids will grow up and they will have their own life, and you will have to stay with the person you don't love. So do you truly want that in your life? So you must be honest with yourself if you want to change any of this. You don't have to answer to anyone. No one should know your answer. You should know your answer, and you must be honest with yourself. What is the reason why you are with someone who you don't love or who doesn't love you? What is more important than your own happiness and your partner's happiness, because you are in this together? You both deserve love and you both deserve happiness. So what is more important than this? And another thing about kids, if you stay with someone who you don't love or who doesn't love you, what kind of an example you give to your kids? And another great question that can help you and give you your answer will be more than enough is when you think about your children, in case that you have your children, you can also visualize and just answer yourself honestly, would you like for your kids to live the way that you live your life and to be in a relationship like you have? If you think what other people will think about you, who cares? You. And if you think that you will lose respect from your loved ones or your kids, so be it. Why? Because those people who truly love you, they will only want happiness for you. And if they don't understand at that point, so be it. They don't matter. Why would you stay in a relationship just because you don't have approval from other people? It is ridiculous. Don't be afraid to lose respect from anyone. you don't respect yourself, and that is what matters the most. You should respect yourself. Remember, you can't force people to respect you nor to love you, but you shouldn't forget to respect and to love yourself. And you should be honest and find a way to say things just the way they are. But first of all, you must be honest with yourself and then with others. And instead of thinking what other people will say or what other people will think, first of all, you don't know what they will think. And second of all, you should be honest and focus on expressing how you feel and what you are going through in order to let them know that and to make them understand. If they are open to understand, if they are not open to understand, then that really doesn't matter. What matters is that you understand you, that you are not happy and that you are not in love and that you want to change your life, and that's what matters the most, that you must understand yourself. Who doesn't understand you? So be it. And if you are not with the one you love, but all you do is thinking about them and you wish to be with them, but you're full of fears, what might go wrong, will they like you, will they want the same things as you want? Oh my God, stop it. Okay, stop with fears. Rather risk anything for love and give your best, always 100%. How they are going to respond to that in case that they don't feel the same way you do, so be it. At least you won't spend your time thinking whether they want to be with you, whether they will like you or not. You will have a clear situation so you can move on. And what matters the most is to give 100% always and always, to focus on yourself and to express how you feel. Don't leave anything to chance, risk everything for love. Don't let yourself to live in regret for something that you wanted to do but you didn't. There is nothing worse than that. And for all, are you thinking that change won't be easy, it is going to be difficult? It won't be easy, but it is worth it because you deserve love. And what makes you think that living without love is going to be easier? Because, dear, that there is nothing more difficult than staying somewhere or with someone who doesn't love you, or with someone you don't love. And there is no greater agony than living with unexpressed feelings and not giving your best to be with someone you love. And most importantly, like I said at the beginning of my video, learn to be alone and happy and to be responsible for your own happiness. Only when you learn how to be responsible for your own happiness, for your own life, you will be ready to be in a relationship with someone, because then you are going to share that happiness with someone instead of waiting from someone to make you happy. That is so not right. And when you spend time alone, you're going to learn your values, love, what kind of love you give, what kind of relationship you want, and accept nothing less. People think there is no true love out there, there is no fairy tales. Dear, we live what we believe in, and just because many people settle for shitty relationships, they think there is no true love out there. That is the reason why. Don't settle, don't stay in a relationship without love, don't think about someone without letting them know. Please don't waste your time. Don't waste your time on things that aren't love. Okay, you deserve love. And there is one also very big fear, because when people reach certain age, they think, oh, I'm too old for changes, I'm too old to have true love. No, dear, you are never too old to start all over again and to have the love that you deserve. You are never too old. It is all here. Okay, you limit yourself, no one else but you. You deserve love. It doesn't matter if you are in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. It doesn't really matter. You deserve love. Okay? I really hope that this video was helpful, and if it was, just please do let me know, because I hope that I made you think just a bit more and to ask yourself the right questions. The importance of asking yourself the right question is immense, but right questions, not limited questions. So do whatever is in your power to change your life, to be in a relationship with love. And if you are not in a relationship, don't settle and don't lower your standards. If you are in one fulfilled relationship, please do let me know, because I always like to read your stories about true love. And just that's all we need. Love is all we need. Okay, till my next video, I will continue to love you, meaning to care about you. That's why I share all of this, because I care about people and I want them to be happy and in love. Happy, again, it is a superficial thing, but to be satisfied in your life. It doesn't matter what kind of life you have. Okay, ciao, love you.